So my brothers and sisters, there is this video that I want us to watch together, and also while watching we can share our thoughts. So when watching this video and you have a thought in mind that you wish to share, please leave it in the comment section below. This video is about a Nigerian who has been sentenced in Dubai for taking a video at an airport and posting it on Twitter. So the Dubai authorities are saying that she has violated their law, and by so doing, they have sentenced her to prison. So let's watch this conversation between four co-hosts and really try to understand what she did wrong and what exactly is free speech or not free speech, and if we have the right to take a video and post it online. So let's watch.
We keep recording every single thing. And this young girl, her name is Miss Donchila. She was convicted under the United Arab Emirates laws for recording and circulating offensive videos on social media, according to the UAE crime law. Taking a video or photograph of someone without his or her permission or consent, posting such on social media is an offense punishable with 1 year jail term or a fine between $69,000 and $137,000, both jail term and fine. Now, in this our country, we have debated us regulating social media. How do you do this? Oh, it's against it. It's our freedom of speech. They want to gag the press. They want to gag us. They want to do this. This country, as she rightly said, is not a democracy, yes. Yeah. However, in their country, it is against the law to record and post. Remember, there's even a training video of a man that committed suicide. Somebody was recording him. She was there telling her that, hold him, the man jumped. You didn't see the video?
I saw the video.
So
I saw it.
Thank God that
you to hold the man.
But
you are recording.
There were other people holding.
The other people holding.
Why you
He
recording?
slipped with.
The point is that we have taken this recording of evidences to a different level. And we need to address it.
Let me branch quickly.
Let's stay on the topic.
It is okay to eat kola nut in Nigeria, but it is a crime not bailable in Saudi Arabia. It is a solution somewhere. It can be poison somewhere else. So this video that girl...
Just watching a few minutes, I think there's something I want to say. It's not just taking a video and post that is the problem. I think most of the times, people misunderstood these laws. There is a similar law in Thailand about posting videos of people without their consent. Now, if you are in a public place and you take a video, you can post it. But if you take a video in someone's private residence and post it, then that might be a problem. So it's not just about taking a video and posting it. It depends on the situation. It depends on the intention. It depends on the motive as to why you are taking the video and why you are posting it. So all these things are put into consideration to determine if there is a crime or not. So I just want to point out that very quickly. So let's continue.
Had a good cause behind it. Nigerians were particularly profiled, delayed in the airport, and Dubai did not explain why. They have been doing it to Nigerians, and they can do it to anybody. So it's a different matter whether you know the laws of the country you're going into. But you know, when you bring your solution from here there for a good cause, in those countries, it's also a crime. Like we're at the beach, the way Nigerians would do. Like me now, when I'm in traffic and stuck, and I'm seeing some abuse, I will do video. It's okay here. Except somebody has the laws that they want to show me on our cybercrime here. And you can post the video because you're posting it not with the intention, because we use mental laws.
How do you define intent?
We establish intention here.
How do you establish intent?
You establish if your intention is to abuse the person whose face you are putting, and you know, profile that person or put that person publicly, you know, invading that person's privacy, that is your intention.
Let me give you
the girl's intention is not what Dubai, because that's why I say it's not a democracy. The girl's intention, you know, there are acts that constitute crime. There are those acts, for them to really constitute crime in our own system here, there must be a mental intention.
Let me give you an example, Nino.
To actually do that thing that you're accused of.
So let's just say I'm in traffic and I want to record
The traffic.
how bad the traffic is.
Thank you.
And I bring out my camera. While I'm recording,
Somebody's
the young
face
man
showing.
is passing. Now, he doesn't want anybody to know he's in Lagos. His whole family thinks he's in Abuja.
You don't know
And
that
so-
one.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
Yes.
But you are recording indiscriminately.
Yes.
You don't care.
Yes.
But the man now passes. Now, in a sane country, he can sue you for posting that video because you have invaded his privacy.
That's-
He's not
in insane countries,
I'm
Mariam.
just saying that in
no.
certain countries, let me say insane countries,
Even in
certain
Nigeria.
countries, he could sue you and say that, why would you post my
Exactly,
picture
you're not supposed to
of
be
me
in your
public?
video.
I wasn't supposed to be in Lagos. I didn't want my family to know I was in Lagos. I'm in Abuja, and suddenly you have
Carry
done
your
that.
bad head
So-
and come and
I think Nina makes a very compelling argument. In everything, right, there must be an intent. There must be a motive for it. And like she has mentioned, just taking video and posting is never the problem. But the intention of posting might constitute a criminal offense. So like in the case of this girl, she was at the airport and she took video of the way the Dubai authorities at the airports were treating Nigerians or Africans. Then she posted it on Twitter. Then the thing just skyrocketed, like everyone like whoa, 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 and people started talking about it. Then the Dubai authorities got angry and decided to make an example of her. Authorities are always like that. They would pick somebody out and decided to make an example of that person so that the rest will be scared to ever do something like that. And this video made the authorities change many things. They used to say, or there is a saying, that evil prevail when good people do nothing. Evil prevail when good men do nothing. So if you see something going wrong and you said nothing, then the thing keeps on going. But if you see something going wrong and you said something, that might cause a change. That might make things change for the better. So what this girl did was share light on what was going on at the airport in Dubai. And so the Dubai authorities didn't like that and they decided to make an example of her. And that is what most authoritarian nations do. They do not really address the real problem. There is a problem and everyone knows there is a problem, but they will not address that problem. Instead, they will use power and authority and many tactics to scare people from talking about the real problem. Because what the lady did was throw more light to a problem that was affecting Africans and or Nigerians in the hope that changes could be made. But instead of the Dubai authorities welcoming this and making the necessary changes and trying to fix things, they chose to go after her, to scare her, and to make sure others keep silent. This is a very common tactic with most authoritarian countries around the world. So, let's continue.
So because you're recording video, because you had a good intention. Your intention was to show the traffic.
But you can't show people joining.
Mariam,
So it
let's
happens
assume
that
we
way.
have that law in Nigeria. You know why it will fail?
Where?
I will tell the court my intention is to show the traffic, the situation.
But
and
you
it
show
could
me
help.
inside.
No, wait. It could help 1,001 people. Nigerian courts here, with my law experience of almost 12 years, it will fly. It wouldn't be a crime.
Because it's a democracy.
Because I did not intend to see your face inside my camera that you are capas. I don't know you. I don't know whether you want to publicize, but I am trying to address a situation. You where you want hide, mask up or something. It will not fly here. But when you cross over to Dubai, they don't worry about what her intention were.
They're following
Their law, they found the softest law to jail that girl.
That's what you
And
think.
if no, that's the truth. That's the
That's
truth.
what you
That's
think.
the truth.
So, you know,
Capture your opinion as
we
opinion,
remember
don't call it
here
truth. Nah,
when
nah.
a man was,
don't
doing
dey
a
go
video
now.
with, I think in America, with, what's this?
Aregbesola, the minister for
And he was
Syria.
saying, you don't have a right to video me. And he went ahead, this is America, this is a free country. We
Nothing
always
happen now.
assume that when you travel out, everywhere is like America. I think we now need to start paying attention to the laws of the place that we go into. So let me give you an example for this Dubai. I was in Dubai a few weeks now, or months. And, when we got there, we saw some Nigerians being stopped and harassed because there was a law that if you're not flying in as a family, you will not get visa. So some of them got visa and claimed they were family, and they got there and found they were not family. So they were sending them back. I went
As a
at that
family.
time as a family, and I didn't have that issue. So we need to be very certain that those people who are claiming
The speaker with the law background has a lot of insight in issues like this. I think with her experience in the legal department, so she has a lot of insight into issues like this, right? And I keep on coming to this point. The reason the Dubai authorities are punishing this girl is not because she took videos and posted. Many people take videos all the time and they post. The reason why they decide or why they have decided to punish her was because she exposed something they were doing that was wrong. She exposed their wrongdoings. She exposed their double standards. She exposed their discrimination against Nigerians. That is why they went after her. The purpose of going after her wasn't about the video she took, was the exposing of the negative things that they were doing towards Africans. That was why the Dubai authorities went after her. It wasn't about the video. And there's one more thing people have to understand about taking videos and posting, and about invading someone's personal space and other stuff. For example, if I am in the park shooting video of my friends or of my kids, and all of a sudden someone walks through and got into the frame, it's not my problem. I wasn't shooting him, I wasn't filming him, I was filming my kids, and then he walked through. I haven't violated his personal space. I haven't invaded his privacy. He walked into my frame. He walked into my setting, and I am in a public place. Now, if I intentionally followed him with a camera and posed without his consent, then that is a crime, or that is invading of privacy. And he could sue me for that. So people must understand what constitutes as a crime when you take videos. It's not every situation that is a crime or that you could be sued. It depends on the situation and on the circumstances. So everyone must understand this. Let's continue.
the law was against them, follow the rules that they had.
Thank
I
you.
went there very recently and I saw people at the airport being delayed. Let us say the truth. Being delayed because they did not follow, they did not come as families and they were being sent back. I wasn't sent back because I filled the visa as a family and I was there as a family. So if you keep the laws to the latter, these countries are not like ours that can waste some things. They are not smiling. When it comes to their laws, they take it very, very seriously. I was in Singapore recently, and they were telling me that they don't chew gum. They don't even chew gum. So you want to carry your big head and say, after all, this is a free country. It's not your land.
As in you cannot
It's
pass
not
pass.
exactly. You cannot chew gum. It's not your land. It's not your free country. You can do that in your country. So you must learn the laws of the land before you are being held by the laws, and then you start shouting. If we can tick all the boxes, I don't think a country will just sit down and say, I want to profile these people because they are horrible people. We spend money in Dubai. We bring in most of their market. If you enter into their markets, you will see
It's
that they
Nigerians,
want
Nigerians
Nigerians
and
to come.
Indians.
Because Nigerians are always buying. Nigerians are always selling. Nigerians are industrious. But when you now go there as a Nigerian, how do you react? How do you behave in that society? That's the peg they will use to rob every other
So you
Nigerian that
think to
comes.
yourself, see, like when I record now, if I'm in Dubai, I'm recording the malpractice of Nigerians and all that in the airport. When I record that, what is my objective? Am I talking to Nigerian government to talk to Dubai? Am I talking to international courts to arrest Dubai? What exactly is the objective for sending that video? Let's go on a break. When we come back, we'll dig further on this matter. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Thanks for staying with us. We're still discussing this young girl that was arrested in Dubai. Toko, you're going to say something concerning this.
So I love the point being made about videos, and I don't agree with Nima that intentions, because really, I can't judge your intention. I can only judge the impact of what you have done. So you might have the best intention, but your car jammed somebody, the person died. Whether it was your intention or not does not matter. What have you done? What you've done has resulted in the death of someone. So you cannot go to a country and claim your intention for what is against their laws. Another thing that I need Nigerians to understand is Nigerians are quick to see victim mentality. We are being punished. The tweets, everybody was like, they are doing this to us. They're not doing it to you. Like, we need to understand what's the problem, what was wrong. Because everybody was now wearing that hat of justice for this girl, justice for her. She was wrong, she's been wrongfully imprisoned. It's not all system that is that is bad. Where rules are disobeyed and justice is not served. So the idea of thinking this is being done to Nigeria is wrong. And I'm so happy that BC had her own personal experience in recent times where people were turned back. A few Nigerians disobey the rules in that community and expect that they will get away with it. That's wrong. A country can change their rules. Currently in Nigeria, I feel like we need to change the way foreign workers are allowed into the country and how they work here and how they're being treated. If their system is going to stop my citizens from enjoying life, I will change my rule. You cannot stop me from changing my rule, Nima. A country can change their rule today and say, all of you foreigners re-register. And you don't re-register, that's your own pocket of tea because it is my country. Yes, it's my sovereign nation.
Let's even leave the country out of this. I want us to even take the conversation home. Let's bring it home.
Our people
Our indiscriminate use of the social media without any kind of regulation. Every little thing. I just said a man committed suicide over the weekend. Now, somebody was recording. Yes, there were maybe one or two other people there trying to hold him.
Posted it.
In a normal way, I mean, when things were normal, the person that was holding would also help him participate to lift that person up with all the energy. But no, she felt at least she's recording. Let them be helping the man to come over.
Why are you recording?
Everybody thinks once I carry a camera and the phone, I record and post. Now, even if you record for whatever reason, do you need to post that for what? What exactly was the objective of post? That was what's the objective? If I record it for my own keeps, to have my own memory of what happened, that is different. But you now have the audacity to post on social media to what objective?
Thank you.
That's the question.
Let's start from there.
Start from wherever you want to start.
Anywhere.
From that point, that video she made, two other people or some other people were there helping that man. And they had him in grasp. And he pulled their hands and he jumped into the pool. Now, all of them were busy trying to help him. Nobody had an evidence of who was jumping. In a country where we don't have data, no identity.
Yeah, you're right. I think she made a very clear analysis. She went there as a family and she did not have any problem like most Nigerians had who didn't go there as a family. Yeah, I think there are cases like that where people violate or people do not follow the laws. And I think that if a person do not follow the laws, do not follow the rules of any country, that person should be singled out and then punished. But if people are being grouped together and punished, then I think it's very, very unfair. The fact that she went there and didn't have any problem doesn't mean that other people who went there did not have problems. So she might just be the exception, not the rule. And the way she's saying it, it looks like if people go there and commit crimes or do things that are really not good, everyone deserves to be punished, which is not fair, which is really not fair. And I believe she went there for vacation. She did not stay there, because if she would have stayed there, or maybe she would have spoken to people who live there, she would have heard a different side of the story. She did not stay there. She went for vacation. And maybe she was fortunate enough to just get in without any problem. But the truth is, a lot of people are facing it really, really hard in Dubai. As of now, Dubai is not a place you can be thinking of going to. If you had any dreams or any plans of going to Dubai, just cancel it. Dubai is not a good place as of now. the policies they have in place are so unfriendly. It is so unfriendly. So cancel your Dubai plans for now. Let's continue.
Nobody knows. His family will, in 10 years' time, say, he just walked away. He would never know. So even though she did something that, in the minimum, looked outrageous, she did a service. Now his family knew he jumped. At least somebody would walk into social media and see that video if it is still in circulation, of which social media has their regulations. If the police or the data, the Population Commission needs that data, they have it. If we had the proper system where she could drop the data, probably she would not. When they are looking for him, they will find him. I don't want to see what she has done, because there were other hands.
Can I ask a
you know,
question?
before the
Let me ask you a
smartphones
question.
came, no problem, you ask. Before the smartphones came, we used to say we were smart people, we didn't have the evidences. Police would abuse you, you cannot gather the evidence. Now the world has advanced to that point. We now want to throw away that solution so quickly.
But we have reported here on this table several times where bystanders or witnesses said they saw a man jump. They didn't need the recording. No.
Yes.
They told us and we
They
took their
didn't
word.
know the family.
But let me take
They
it
made
from
the
you.
papers.
No.
And usually they find the bodies. Usually we've had in this.
No,
in this
but
country-
sometimes they don't find the bodies.
Yes, in this,
It's the lagoon
in
we are
this-
talking
In
about.
this country, we have seen where people
bodies,
witness
yeah.
and they send a message to make a report to the police that we saw an old man jumping over. And then they go out and rescue him to find
People
the body.
that did
Sometimes
not jump
they don't.
at
Yeah,
the
so-
beach,
Can I take a
float
few
from,
comments?
wait, to talk, they did not float from Badagry Beach. They floated from somewhere in Lekki, in one of the beaches, all the way to Cameroon.
Okay.
All the way to any of the other African countries. And their bodies, those ones that did not jump. So, see, she did a video. Yes, she could have dropped it and helped. But she got the evidence. She got the face of the person.
So somebody,
It
somebody
will-
is
it will
supporting her.
help.
Exactly.
Why don't
will
we send
help.
that video to the
No,
police?
that's one
If
example.
your
I'm coming to talk
intention-
before
if your
you answer.
intention was-
I want to answer
If
you
If your
quickly. I'm
intention
going to buy
was
supporting
good,
you.
will take that video to the police. Police now will contact the family and say, this is how your husband...
That's also
It's
a
the
good
privacy.
one. But she got the video. She might not have posted it, but posting it might just even help families who would not. Imagine you going to your nearest police station and the person has moved away from Badagry, for instance, all the way to Third Mainland before he jumped. That's one example.
Well, I think that the speaker who just spoke, I don't know if she is clueless or if she has any idea about what she's talking about. Right? There are things that you can ask people to do, okay, and there are ways you can go about letting them do those things, or there are ways you can direct them on how they can do those things. And there are things you know very well that people will not be able to do it, but you put it in place as a means of stopping them from moving ahead. For example, she made a point of a country asking people to re-register. Now, if you ask people to re-register with the intention that you really want them to re-register without any behind motive, you will make the registration process very clear and maybe very easy to do. But if your intention is to make it impossible for them to re-register, then you might put a lot of stumbling blocks along the way so that they find it difficult to re-register. And she also mentioned about the victim mentality. And that is what most people say, that we Africans always play the victimization card. And if something is being done to someone, we shouldn't say anything because it's not been done to us. And that is the problem I think Nigeria is facing. And it is because of people like her that we are not going anywhere. Because when things are going wrong, she wouldn't say a thing. She wouldn't appreciate it if anyone said anything. If left to her, no one should say anything because it didn't happen to them personally. If something wrong is going on, people must say something. It doesn't matter if that thing is happening to you or not, or if that thing has happened to you or not. Africans are being maltreated. Africans are being treated poorly. That is a fact, not an opinion. And many people have come to the same conclusion. So I don't know if she has study about this or not, but I would suggest she do some research and to understand more about what she's talking about. Ask yourself this question: if the people who fought against slavery said to themselves that I am not a slave, so I wouldn't fight, would slavery has ended? Or if the people in South Africa that fought against apartheid said to themselves that, oh, I am enjoying, I have some certain privileges, apartheid hasn't directly affected me, so I won't do anything, would apartheid has ended? So you cannot just stay quiet because you think or you believe that something does not directly affect you. If you see things going wrong, you should say something. That is the normal thing, or that is the best thing to do.
I'm not saying UAE is not a sovereign country. I have never on this table accused any country of their sovereign laws. I'm talking about legality, trying a person and finding them guilty. The example of an accident leading to somebody's death is about foresight. It's not about intention that they jail that person. If it's about intention, everybody who hits and runs a person down will not be running. You'll be able to establish, I didn't intend to hit him. I only hit him. The law will now say, what speed are you going on? The law is using your foresight to be able to see that when you're on a certain speed, holding your brakes can result in the loss of lives. And that way you get a manslaughter, a reduced punishment, because they still could not establish intent, full intent to kill. Premeditated, no, I'm coming to kill. Now, in this video that this lady made, this lady raised the issue so that other Nigerians traveling will prepare. Dubai never issued a travel advisory. Nigeria said, not issue a travel advisory about Nigerians being delayed.
Dubai issued travel advisory.
I'm saying, Dubai did not issue it. Nigeria that owned the country did not issue. Nobody knew until that video. Did you know?
They did. For visa?
No, did you know? The lady's video brought... Wait, no, it's okay.
Yes.
I have not traveled. It's not a shame matter. Listen.
I have to get it. We've heard you.
This is it.
Nima, calm down. I need you to calm down because I want to hear a different view.
Okay, can I finish saying what I'm saying?
You said it. You made your point now.
No, Raya, some people on this table, they will tell you, wait, I've not finished, and it's okay. So I want to finish today. That lady made a video that up until she did it, most of us who have never bought that to apply to any country's embassy for visa found out that Nigerians are profiled and delayed. She didn't do anything untoward. Dubai looks for a law. They didn't deal with law the way law is practiced in all countries.
How did you know that?
Including Dubai. They didn't deal with it because if intention was the issue, her intention wasn't to profile a person. Now she stayed her stay. She proved that her family came for her. She finished her stay. She was on her way out before she was rearrested and tried. And the least they could do was... this punishment carried a fine and imprisonment, or both. At the discretion of the judges, the imprisonment was the best. We're talking about some things that, we're treating with levity. I'm not saying Dubai does not have a right to their laws or their country. But in countries where you share relations, you look for the least. If Saudi could release that lady who had some things in her bag after years because Nigeria continued to reach out to Saudi, Dubai, UAE could do better.
So let's establish.
Well, I think that this Nema girl is the most aware person among all the co-hosts because her points are really so inspiring. In fact, she understood the whole subject very well. And I think we have come to a period in time where with modern technology, many things can be resolved. Now we now have a way of gathering evidence that can help us in certain situations. Now, before I end this video, I will give you an example of a situation that happens in Thailand. There was a story of a famous actor abusing or molesting or whatever you want to call it, his girlfriend in public. And a passerby saw what was going on, took out her phone and took a video of him abusing his girlfriend. This passerby posted the video on Facebook, and within hours, a lot of people have seen it and commented. This guy came across the video and called this passerby to take it down from social media, and the passerby said, I won't do that. So the guy, the famous guy, said that if the passerby do not take down this video, he was going to sue the passerby. And you know, in Thailand, there is a law against taking images or taking videos of people and posting them without their consent. And what the police have advised is that if you witness something, maybe a crime in progress, and you witness it, take a video of the crime, but do not post it online. You can give them to the police to help them with their investigation. So this particular case was quite unique in itself because this guy was very popular, and the lady that was being abused refused to press charges. She teamed up with the boyfriend to ask the passerby to take down this video in fear that her parents might see the video and cause trouble for her. So this was a totally different or totally unique situation. But there have been other cases where people have seen crimes being committed and have taken videos of the crimes, and those videos have helped the police with their investigations. So people must understand what video they take, the situation, and the intent. So if you are doing your own thing and someone walks into your thing, you take a video of the person, but the person is not the main subject or is not the main point of the video, you can post it. You won't have any problem with that. But if you follow someone with a camera and take a video of them and post it, then that person might sue you. And before I go, I just want to point it out again that this Nigerian girl who has been imprisoned in Dubai took a video of what was going on in the airport in Dubai, and that was why she was targeted. It wasn't like she took a random video and posted it and then the Dubai authorities decided to go after her. It was because she exposed the wrongdoing of the Dubai authorities, and that is why they are trying to make an example of her. But you guys out there, do you have similar laws in your respective countries about taking videos and post it online? Are there regulations about social media in place in your country? Please share your thoughts and opinions with us in the comment section below, because like always, we love hearing what you have to say. Please like this video, share this video, leave us a comment below, follow our Facebook page, and most importantly, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We shall appreciate it so much. Thank you very much, and see you in the next one. And Kai.